This fable is The Two New Houses by Carolyn Wells. Once upon a time there were two men, each of whom decided to build for himself a fine new house. One man, being of an arrogant and conceited nature, took counsel of nobody, but declared that he would build his house to suit himself. "For," he said, "since it is my house and I am to live in it, why should I ask the advice of my neighbors as to its construction?" While the house was being built, the neighbors came often and looked at it, and went away, whispering and wagging their heads in derision. But the man paid no heed, and continued to build his house as he would. The result was that, when completed, his house was lacking in symmetry and utility, and in 100 ways it was unsatisfactory, and for each defect there was a neighbor who said, "Had you asked me, I would have warned you against that error." The other man, who was of a humble and docile mind, went to each of his neighbors in turn and asked advice about the building of his house. His friends willingly and at great length gave him the benefit of their experiences and opinions, and the grateful man undertook to follow out all their directions. The result was that his house, when finished, was a hodgepodge of varying styles and contradictory effects, and exceedingly uncomfortable and inconvenient to live in. Moral: this fable teaches that in a multitude of counselors there is safety, and that too many cooks spoil the broth.